नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका की न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। वाई खालिस्तानी टेररिस्ट हरदीप सिंह निजार एंटर्ड गुरुद्वारा पॉलिटिक्स। India has responded to Canada's credible allegations that agents of Delhi were involved in the killing of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar, a Canadian citizen, by revealing Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's government had failed to act despite being given evidence of his crime. This information had been shared countless times, a senior Home Ministry functionary told NDTV on Friday, adding the Canadian government had never once taken any notice of the material. India had hunted Nijjar for a decade and also secured a red corner notice from Interpol. Nijjar had over a dozen of charges of murder and terrorist activities against him in India, but Canadian authorities did not take any action except putting him on a no-fly list, the official explained. Canada also failed to act on the Interpol notice, the official said. NDTV has seen the file on Nijjar that was shared with Canada. It says Nijjar landed in Canada in 1997 using a fake passport in the name of Ravi Sharma. He applied for asylum, claiming persecution in India because he belonged to a particular social group, individuals associated with Sikh militancy. Women MPs rise above political difference to hail passage of quota bill. Several women MPs across party lines set aside their difference to unequivocally call the passage of the Women Reservation Bill, aptly titled Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam, as historic. As the Women's Reservation Bill cleared its final legislative hurdle at Rajya Sabha on Thursday, BJP MP Diya Kumari thanked Prime Minister Narendra Modi, saying women are celebrating today. We are very happy with the passage of the bill. PM Modi has finally made this dream come true. This piece of legislation was the need of the hour and PM Modi realized it. He spearheaded effort to have the bill tabled and passed in all of 2 days. Congress MP Joshimani too expressed her delight over the bill passage, saying, "We are happy that this important piece of legislation is finally close to seeing the light of the day." However, she flagged concern over the implementation of the bill, saying it is sad, however, that the law may not be implemented anytime soon. Another Congress MP Ranjit Ranjan termed the passage of the historic. The bill has now been passed by both the houses. This is a moment to savior for women in our country, she said. She added, however, we demanded the bill be implemented immediately with a sub-quota for OBC women. The demand wasn't considered. The upper house on Thursday passed the bill which provides 33% reservation for women in the Lok Sabha as well as the state legislative assemblies, unanimously with 214 members voting in support and none against. AP Dillon shares cryptic post amid Shubh Indian tour controversy, political groups use hour. AP Dillon has shared a cryptic post amid the ongoing controversy surrounding Canada-based singer and rapper Shubh, whose still rolling tour now stands cancelled in India. Dillon posts come hours after Shubh issued a public apology for sharing a distorted image of India's flag on social media. Dillon didn't address the controversy directly but requested people do not spread hate. He also spoke about how over the years it's become difficult for artists to stay focused on their craft as someone somewhere is going to spin the narrative to their liking and create more division. I try to stay out of all the social mania as it is clear to me that regardless of what I say or do, it's a lost cause. I try to be mindful of everyone's sentiment, but it gotten to a point where we have the second and triple guess our every move due to the fear of unintentionally fueling even more division. Dillon wrote on his Instagram story. The Brown Munde hitmaker continued. Special interest and political groups constantly use our public image as a chess piece to further their agenda, while we are just trying to make the art that helps people on an individual level, regardless of their color, race, religion, nationality, gender, etc. Spread love, not hate. Let's start thinking for ourselves and not let hateful influence program our beliefs. We are all one. Let's not let man. India is not Russia and is different from China, US NSA Jake Sullivan. Washington is in touch with Delhi on Canada allegations over Khalistani separatist leader Hardeep Singh Nijjar killing, and there can be no special exemption for actions like these, as the US will defend its basic principles, US National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said on Thursday. Sullivan also said that India is not Russia and is different from China, which poses a different set of challenges, in response to a question on why the United States is giving a free pass on Beijing and Delhi on Russian aggregation and in India's case and other bilateral issue. Addressing a White House press briefing, Sullivan reframed that the US was deeply concerned about Canada allegations, supported its investigation and wanted perpetrators to be brought to justice. Asked whether President Joe Biden intended to speak with Prime Minister Narendra Modi about the issue and whether it could drive a wedge between India and the US, Sullivan said that he wouldn't get into private diplomatic conversation, but the issue had been discussed at the highest levels. Myanmar national studying at Visva Bharati goes missing. Abduction alleged. A Myanmar national studying Buddhist philosophy at Vishwa Bharati University went missing on Thursday from his rented accommodation outside the campus at the Santiniketan in West Bengal, Birbhum district, police said. Police said university authorities have lodged a missing complaint of Pancharat High, studying PhD. The Vishwa Bharati authorities lodged a complaint saying Pancharat High, who was pursuing a PhD degree, went missing on Thursday afternoon. A student told the authorities that some people came to the rented house in a dark-colored car and took him away. This claim is being verified, a district police official said, on condition of anonymity. Officers from Bolpur police station are examining the footage from security cameras installed at Indira Pally where Thai lived, the officer added. The entire episode is shrouded in mystery. We have no clue, Somnath Saw of Vishwa Bharati Student Union leader said. Moni Gurgung, a homemaker from India Pally, told local journalists that around 7 people arrived in the neighborhood on Thursday. National Medical Commission gets global recognition, paving way for Indian medical gratitude to practice abroad. Indian medical graduates can now pursue post-graduation and practice in countries like the US, Canada, Australia and New Zealand. The National Medical Commission (NMC) of India has been awarded the coveted World Federation for Medical Education (WFME) recognition status for a tenure of 10 years. All of the existing 706 medical colleges in India will become WFME accredited, while new medical colleges set up in the next 10 years will automatically become WFME accredited. According to a press release from the Union Health Ministry, this move is expected to increase the international recognition and reputation of India medical schools and professionals. It will also facilitate academic collaboration with exchange, promote continuous improvement and innovation in medical education, as well as foster a culture of equality, quality assurance among medical educators and institutions. Additionally, India can become an attractive destination for international students due to globally recognized standards. The NMC is India's premier regulatory body for overseeing medical education and practice in India. It is responsible for delivering quality medical education and training across the country. Similarly, the WFME is a global organization whose primary objective is to enhance the quality of medical education worldwide with the promotion of the highest scientific and ethical standard in the medical education. G7 looks to take shine of Russian diamonds during India visit next week. Western nations are sending representatives to India, home to 90% of the world's cutting and polishing of the rare gems, to discuss potential effect of any G7 restriction on imports of rough Russian diamonds to Biden administration officials said. There's a trip next week to India. A number of countries are going to sort or verify certain elements of implementation. I think that will be really important to people's decision, a senior official told Reuters on Wednesday. A second US official said on Thursday that representatives from the United States and its allies from the G7 group of most industrialized countries as well as Belgium will travel to Mumbai and Surat, a city where about 80% of the world's diamonds are polished. The G7 countries are working on a tracking system that would allow them to block imports of stone mined in Russia, the world's largest producer of rough gems. The plan could transform the global diamond supply chain, but implementation will depend heavily on India, whose diamond industry employs millions of people. The Biden administration officials spoke on condition of antimony on the sidelines of the annual gathering of world leaders at the United Nations headquarters in New York. Officials in Belgium, where the historic city of Antwerp is the world's #1 diamond trading hub, expect the G7 to announce the ban in coming weeks in a bid to tighten a squeeze on Russia's capacity to finance the war in Ukraine. ऐसे ही और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ।